Hi modelers, it's Chris, the modeler at ABR Model Works, and this is a news update video to give you an idea of what we've been up to for the last couple of months since we launched the 2-kit Slims warehouse and the 2-stall maintenance shed. We ended up getting a little bit sidetracked building the new modular model railway baseboard system, and that's been a little interesting journey in itself. But we're now at the end of that, and we're starting to get orders for baseboards. So the next video you'll see will be on the destruction of our prototype baseboard. That'll give you a bit of an idea of how strong these are and how light they are at the same time. And so what's been happening over the last 2 months? Well, to start with, we've partnered with Ken Patterson on his What's Neat This Week model railroading show, so we can show his viewers our new products as they become available. Check out the first show, there'll be a link below. It was a lot of fun doing it. Now, over the last 6 months or so, we've had a growing number of people reach out asking us to make customised 3D parts for their model railway, some of which could actually become products themselves. In fact, right here on the table there are some propane tanks that I'm just finishing off right now, and they'll be starting to be available as of next week. So that's for one customer in the States. And there are a bunch of other 3D parts that I've been working on in between while things have been being cut, etc. So to give you a bit of an idea, we previously looked at making some stacks of 44-gallon drums, so they're now done. There's a little bit of office furniture. There's a little guide for locating the point actuation bar for this system, and can be used on others as well. There's some witches' hats. There's a gravity feed roller system, so that for freight depots where you put crates or parcels on and let them slide along. So there's a whole bunch of stuff like that that I've been working on as well. So one of the other great things that have happened over the last 2 months is we've updated our website to include the Australian pricing. So that saves the Australian clients in some cases quite a bit of money, because the dollar has changed quite a bit over the last few months, and there's probably a good 15% or more difference in the exchange rate. So there's a good saving to be had from our Australian customers, because we have everything priced in US dollars on the site. So that's been good. We've also been able to get slightly better freight rates, etc. Now, on the freight side of things for the US clients, we've partnered with Spring Creek Model Trains. They're going to be shipping our products from their store, and they're also going to be retailing them for anybody who's visiting their store. They're currently in a major review of their website, so our products will take a while before they'll be seen there. So in the meantime, if you place an order with a US address, your order will be dealt with through the Spring Creek warehouse, and you'll be paying quite a bit less in terms of freight, etc. Now, if it's a custom order where we sell things like some of our 3D parts in individual quantities, or you're ordering some of our modular model building system parts or custom kits, etc. So for those orders, there'll be a choice of either paying the normal freight out of Perth, Western Australia, to wherever you are in the world, or you'll get the option of it being shipped from us with one of our orders going to Spring Creek, and then only paying the freight from Spring Creek to wherever you are. Now that, of course, is if the order is under the threshold for free freight. If the order is over $135 US for the US clients, then you get free freight out of Perth anyway. Now, as far as the modular model railway baseboard system, both Bart at Dubai Trains and Will at Will James Railways are both using this system for their new layouts. Bart has already put up a number of videos, and I've got to say the system has gone together extremely well, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So please tune in to his channel and see how he's going with that. Will, on the other hand, is only just receiving his, and so he hasn't started to do any building at this stage, but he soon will be. Now, both Will and I are going to try and start Fremo movements in Perth, Western Australia, and for Will in Victoria. So stay tuned for more information on that. So our philosophy as far as the Fremo system is concerned is we're going to be making it really, really simple. And of course you can join in, you don't have to use this particular system. One of the main advantages with this system, it is super lightweight. I mean, this particular baseboard that I destroyed, which was 1.8 meters long, only weighed about 6.5 kilograms, and I can literally pick it up with one finger. So both strong and light. So stay tuned for more information on the Fremo side of things. I think there's a good opportunity for us all to help to promote the model railway hobby using Fremo as a way to get people involved that are particularly living in small apartments or places where they just don't have the space to build a permanent layout. Now, of course, the Fremo layout movement in the US is very active, and no doubt they see lots of benefits from social gatherings of like-minded modelers getting together, enjoying each other's company, and at the same time building what I've seen, some massive layouts. So we don't do this in Australia, and it would be really great to get the movement going. It provides a great opportunity to bring new people into the hobby and to keep the hobby strong and alive. And one of the things that Will and I are planning to do is going around to each of the clubs in our states and asking the clubs to produce at least a module. Then that way, between the clubs, we can organise a couple of Fremo meets a year and promote the hobby. So what I'm going to be doing next during December is we'll be putting up as much of information as we can about the baseboard system, and that will evolve over time. Additionally, over the last couple of months and before then, I've been making a lot of 3D parts for kits, etc., and a lot of those parts are not on our website. So December is going to be a bit of a clean-up month where we're going to try and get all of the last of the parts that we've made that can be purchased individually on our website, and that'll give us a clean start to the new year. Okay, so we're about to do some quite large changes to our format as far as our YouTube channel is concerned. First of all, we're going to start a vlog. It's going to be based on the building of our layout, and our layout is going to be based on the Fremo system that we're promoting in Australia. So it will start with the building of the baseboards and the various parts associated with that. So then we're going to move on to the design and building of the modules for the layout itself. The other part to what we're going to do that's going to be quite different is that for the kits that we produce, instead of going through the whole process including the painting and weathering, the videos that are going to be produced will be assembly videos. So we're going to show you the basics of how to put the kit together and leave the weathering and the painting processes for the video blog, because the kit will most likely appear on the layout itself anyway. Then the last thing that we're going to do is we'll start a series of specialised how-tos for particular topics where we feel there's a need to cover off a skill level in a little bit more detail that's probably a bit different to what we're doing. So the other video type that we'll be producing as part of a series will be some how-to videos where we will teach particular skills on something that we feel is necessary to help you, the modeler, do a better job with your railway. Some of those skills will be quite basic for beginners, and then they'll move through to some more advanced skills, etc., including things like wiring and DCC and other topics, because some of those topics will be covered in broad detail on the building of our layout itself. So I hope this change will make it a little bit more interesting and a little bit more to the point on the particular topic itself. Now currently we support 3 YouTube channels. The What's Neat This Week show with Ken Patterson, Dubai Trains, and Will James Railways. And each of those channels have a discount code which we'll put in the description below that normally gives you a 10% discount. This Christmas we're doubling that. When you use one of those discount codes, not only do you get 20% discount, but there's a small percentage goes to each of the channels to help them keep their channel alive and cover their costs, etc., which we're more than happy to do because that's going to help the model railway hobby as a whole. Now, of course, if you've got a channel that it has some influence and a bunch of customers, and you feel that it might be a good fit with us, by all means reach out and let's see if there's something we can do together. So in the meantime, take advantage of the double discount, get your 20% off, and the offer goes through until the end of December. So that's it for this news update. Thanks for watching. Now please subscribe and ring the bell, that way you'll be up to date with what's going on. And if you've liked the video, please hit like. All of those things help the channel as far as YouTube is concerned. In the meantime, have a great day modelling. I'm Chris the Modeler at ABR Model Works, and thanks for watching. Now in the meantime, look out for our next video. It's the destruction video, and it's coming up soon.